to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. 3 in a row. Wow. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call it.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that's where you want to be right there, all over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Sends it to first. That takes care of Abreu. Here's Michael Brantley. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That one ripped. Castellanos makes the grab for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Hard ground ball base knock. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Good contact guy, good defender. Ground ball to Bohm. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. New inning getting started, and now it's Alec Bohm. The why to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve should have this one. One down. This is Bryson Stott. In there, and it's 0-1. Verlander, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And the right-hander deals.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss.
One ball.
That's strike 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Most of the time, you blast one down into the left field corner like that, and you're standing on second base. So I'm pretty surprised they didn't push it there. But a nice job to fire it back into the infield quickly and keep that to a single.
Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. He'll touch them all, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who could blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Alex Bregman sends it out. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-0. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. New arm out of the bullpen, Michael Lorenzen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Stott over to first in time. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. Jose Abreu up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Line drive, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Michael Brantley stands in. There's a swing and a drive. Way back. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-0. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Gregory Soto. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And the batter now, Chas McCormick. And that one's gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Zips it across, and there's 2 away. Hard hit to third. Slings to first. That one ends the onslaught and top half of the third inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 here. Goes down looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Altuve to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Johan Rojas stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. And now 1-2. The 1-2. In the air, left side. Brantley in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Soto back to work. That one ripped left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Alex Bregman.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that one hammered. Marsh ranging back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
That one ripped. And out of here. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. And they boost their lead. It's 11-0. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 12-0. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Craig Kimbrel.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the 0-1. This one in the air, right field. Castellanos settles underneath it. Can't get there. Base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 14-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, number 50. He's into the game with the bases empty. Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Line to left. Marsh puts it away. And so the lineup flips over. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. That's a strike. 0-1. What a year 2022 was for Kyle Schwarber. He won the Silver Slugger, led the National League with 46 home runs. The only guy in the majors that hit more home runs than him singing was Aaron Judge. And 1-2.
Yeah, and that mechanics adjustment that he made in 2021 with the Nationals, as we saw it start to pay off then, really took flight in 2022 with the Phillies. And every time he swung the bat, it seemed like there was going to be good contact in the strike zone. One of those bats that just seems like it's in the zone for a long time.
Turner batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Chris, one of the other things to consider in terms of his adjustments with the Nationals, his hitting coach in Washington was Kevin Long. Well, Kevin Long ended up being the Phillies hitting coach in 2022. Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch misses. Ball 1. The Phillies yet to pick up a hit here. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up. That ends the inning, so we take a break. So welcome back. Martin Maldonado up to hit. And he deals. This one high in the air to left center. Marsh on the move. Pulls it in on the run. One away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And a foul ball. Hard hit down the line and left. And it's off the wall. So digging in, Alex Bregman.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Line drive. Oh, he dropped it. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And at first, here's Yordan Alvarez. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Boom. Throws on to first. That takes care of Abreu. Inning over. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. We played 4. You're dialed into the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here is Alec Bohm. Strike on the inside corner. It's 0-1. And ball 1.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Bregman is under it. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there for strike 1. The Phils still looking for their first hit in this one. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Went down on strikes his first time through. And fouled off. Popped in the air. Left field. Brantley makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Michael Brantley. Slapped foul.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Line drive, caught. Now here is Kyle Tucker. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 18-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And here is Jeremy Pena. And it's fouled away. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
That's ripped. Base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. His third home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 21-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Strom.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So, man aboard. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
That one ripped. And it's gone. He blasts one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 23-0. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. And base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So 2 down, and next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit into right. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw cut off to first. Tries to get back, but he can't. The top 6. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Verlander back to work. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Gathers and throws to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
In there. And so now 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1-2 now. That one drifts inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right back to him on the mound. On to first, and they're down to their last out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
So it's their last chance in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Just 1 strike away. Foul ball still 0-2. The Phillies hitless so far in the game. And the 0-2.
Nope.
Upstairs.
It's a good take.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at-bat.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Rojas at second with 2 down. That one ripped. Tucker going back. Still going back. And that is gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep.